Hmm. It's not streaming. Why is it not streaming? The fuck? Gone cut into. Hmm. Oh, now it's streaming. Ruby and garnet are completely different. It's not the same mineral. Buy pink garnet. It's my suggestion. It will go up in price 100%. Pink garnets will be expensive. Cannot compare garnets to rubies. Garnets are worthless compared to rubies. Yeah, rhodolite can be pink. That's the microscope you see here. That's the filter. You can buy garnets online. They're not that expensive. Depends on the size. If it's 16 karat big and nice pink, it costs you like over 10 grand easily. If you fly out to Thailand and you live there for a couple of weeks and you make daily tours through the JCC Tower, you might find a nice heated ruby for $2,000. But you would have to live there for a certain amount of time. Or you have the connections. So $2,000 could get you a nice ruby. 1.5 carats. 1 to 1.5 carats. In heated. But the chances are small. I don't work. Have you always been into gems? That's a weird question. How long is always? Since I'm 5 years old. um, Man, the footage of the microscope is amazing. Really in love with it. Probably gonna sell these microscopes for you guys. Maybe I get 1 or 2 sales that would make me happy already, just to help out someone. I mean, in the end, it's just worthless rocks that you can sell to people that know its rarity. Like it's a difficult business. If people need money, they will sell it cheap to you. I don't know what that is. But I think it's also spiritual. Like you cannot expect to get these nice rubies just because you go there. I think the stone searched the owner also. It's very unlikely to find a ruby of good quality for 2,000. They are sold like immediately. This is because it's affordable. Everybody can afford $2,000 ruby. I mean, a gemstone for $2,000 is quite affordable. But yeah. We need more people in here, guys. It's only 6 people, I guess. Let me see. I don't like to have a collection. I think the best thing is to have big stones. Just maybe 3 to 5 stones, who knows? And then, yeah, that's my approach. I don't want to sit on a big collection unless it's like very affordable, right? If it's perfect quality and affordable. But it's unlikely to happen unless you're rich. And with rich, I mean at least have 100 grand for gemstones. If you want a full room. I want an empty room. I just want a couple stones that are valuable. Then I want to sell them and buy new ones, maybe. I think this is also why the industry is so fucked, because everybody is trying to find for themselves the best stones and keep them for themselves and not even show them. Everything is privatized. Everybody's a scammer. That's why the industry is fucked. That's why the diamond industry is at least transparent, right? It's more transparent than colored stones. Colored stones is more greedy. The diamond industry is just it's an open fraud basically. The diamond industry is an open fraud, and the colored gemstone industry is a mystery to most people. It's a big mystery, and the people that know are greedy, and people that don't know are scared to buy. It's very sad. That's how it is. So I'm not looking into owning anything. I don't want to own any gemstones. Like it's boring. I'm if I'm able to contribute to making the business more open, then that's what I want. It's what I'm striving for. Not striving for materialistic owning of a gemstone. Why should I own it? I have friends that could own it. Like my friends own it. I own all the gemstones in the JTC tower. If I'm friends with everybody, kind of. You know what I mean? Like, what's the difference of, like, even having the gemstones, you won't be able to wear them all the time. Do you want to run around with 100 grand sapphire on your ring all the time? No, you don't, right? Like, it's not what people think it is. And it's for rich people primarily. If you are not trading in these gemstones, it's for rich people. Like, they literally want to have a collection. It's not for people that can't afford it. They can afford to lose 100 grand, so they buy gemstones for 100 grand. They don't care. The Shadow Architect sounds dark. What's up? I don't do holidays. I never did holiday in my life. Like, I think holiday is for working class people so they can free their minds from the slavery that they endure on a daily basis. So they do need it. I mean, I know people that do 9 to 5 jobs, obviously, and they are. It's a different mentality. It's a different lifestyle. Let's just say the colored gemstone trade is very primitive. It's the most primitive trade on this planet, probably. It's very primitive. There are no tools that people use to identify really in terms of yeah, it's a egoistic trade with no transparency really. You always rely on someone. Like unless you become an expert, you really rely on other people. It's not with watches, it's not like that. You can just look it up on the internet. You have the serial number of the watch, you know exactly what you got. Holiday. I don't know, man. Holiday is like I think when people go on holiday, they don't do anything. They just try to get peace of mind. I think that's what a holiday is, right? You don't want to work. You don't want to record videos. You don't want to run around in the JTC tower, get annoyed by all the people there. Like, it's definitely not what you want to do. At least in a logical way. Like, you know, if I would tell my friends to come with me to Thailand on holiday and they would have to run around in the JTC tower with me, they would show me the middle finger. They would be like, what the fuck? Hell no, I will not do that. Even if you pay me not, like I could pay the money, they would not do it because it's the only free time they have in their life. They have to work every day. That's the only free time they got. Obviously, they don't want to work on my YouTube videos. That would be hilarious. Like if I would ask them, they would be like, "Get the you smoke. What was in your last cigar? Like crack or something? Come on, man. We are standing here 24/7 selling cigars, and you are telling me now that you invite me to Thailand so I can be annoyed. Come on." People that do holiday in Thailand usually go to the beaches, right? You don't want to be in the city. The city is horrible. It's very bad. Want to be at the beach, relax, and that's it. Yeah. It's getting less and less people. I had 20 people at a certain point in here. Damn. Can I go on Instagram? Let's see. I was offline, right? The live the stream went off for a second. I'll be back. Let's see. The GIA is a scam. Let me show you guys. Where's the certificate? There it is. So that's a GIA certificate, and it's stating it's changing its color from blue to violet, and it's a scam. The stone is not color changing. It's total bullshit. I don't know what they are doing, but this is apparently what they are seeing under their light, right? But I tried it out. It's not. It's not a color change stone. It's basically fraud. Because if this would be color changing like this, it would increase the price tremendously. Very, very expensive if you have a color changing stone from purple to blue. Very nice looking, cool stone. But it's actually a lie. The GIA lied. It's amazing. I love it. Like, what the fuck's going on? Like, let me get the stone. Wait a second. Ah, where's the stone at? Here somewhere. Here's it. Here's it. No, I think the GIA is like horrible. Like it's a big business, $1 billion business. You know, you have to go with whatever strengthens the market. It's very very difficult. Now the sapphire. It's in here. So that's the stone. Let me get my tweezers. So apparently this is a color changing sapphire, and it's not. It's complete bogus. I mean, let me check it. Where's my lighter? Need a lighter for this. Or match. Yeah, UV light would also help, but it's not about the UV reaction, guys. It's about the color change. Let me turn the lights off. That's complete bogus. Let's see. Clean it. GA. No, it's about incandescent light versus cold light mostly, and daylight would show both. I think sometimes it's pretty interesting to look at least. Let me see. So this blue. I mean, it's a horrible stone regardless, but to call it color change, this is even worse then, because it's not. Let's see. Damn, it's difficult. Okay. Let's see. Yeah, I don't know. They call this here color change. Let me see if I can show you. There's a very, very slight change. Like you wouldn't need a microscope to see this. Like it's so minute. I don't know. I think it's all a scam. The whole GIA is just all bullshit. Whatever they are certifying there is bullshit. I mean, maybe it's very visible on a sensor of the camera. Let's see. Don't want to burn the certificate. Yeah, it's very visible on the sensor. That's interesting. Maybe they use cameras to test this. This is ridiculous, though. Let me get another lighter. Pretty interesting. Pretty interesting. Hmm. Oh, this lighter. Oh, yeah, so cannot recharge it though. I got 4 people. It's getting less and less. I mean, in my opinion, you cannot call this the color change. This is very slightly. Let me compare. Let's see on the camera. On the camera, I think it's pretty strong. Oh yeah, it's very visible on the camera. But in real life, it's yeah, I don't know. I mean, can't tell. You can show this the average man, they would be like, I don't see any difference. But a sensor is quite sensitive to it, I guess. But it's nowhere this year. Yeah, the thing is on the camera is I see it also on the camera, but I don't see it in real life. That's the thing. A sensor is able to see this very clearly, right? It sees this much stronger, especially under the microscope. I have a color change stone, which is totally different colored under the sensor. The sensor it's behaving different with color change stones. It's crazy. The fact that it's so visible under the sensor. Hmm. But yeah, maybe they scan it with a machine and they then decide it's color change because the sensor sees it, right? They know the chemical composition. There's a color change stone according to its chemical composition, but in real life, it's not color change. It's just a blue sapphire that you cannot tell. You can't tell this in real life. Like it's really weird. This one more time. Yeah, it's definitely a fraud because this color here in this photo so strong. This is purple. This is literally purple, and they describe it as violet, blue to violet. Nah, I don't know, bro. Because the color change, it also depends. Like the stronger the color change, obviously, the more expensive the stone is, right? So you cannot take this certificate as a reference because it's bullshit. It's not what it looks like in real life. This is the opposite. If this would be this change, it would be very expensive. Like it would be quite expensive, but it's not. Let me show you what I expect this to look like. Yeah, probably the infrared sensor has something to do with it. The filter, maybe. You see this here? That's what I expect. You see this? That's that's this here. This is this. If this changes from this to this, then you speak about a lot of money. You see the difference? That's the violet and that's the blue, but it's not changing like that. It's bullshit. And there are stones that change like that. So yeah, I think this stone is not certified this year. Let's check it out. Maybe this is a color change. I think this one is not certified. Let me see. This is the one. Yeah, this is the one not certified. Oh, let's see. Because that's what I want to see when I talk about the violet or pink sapphire. Very beautiful stone. It's too small though, but it has a special flash to it. It's not a amethyst, a sapphire. You guys get my point. I don't know why CVD turns brown when you heat it. Hmm. Jesus. Come on. What do you mean by heated? If you put a flamethrower on it, it will turn brown? I mean, they are type 2A diamonds. They have no nitrogen in them, so maybe that plays part into the equation. But I'm not sure. Not a diamond scientist. That's a color change. No way. Is it? It is. Wow. That's incredible, guys. Look at this. That's actually color change. I would consider this that's a real color change sapphire. No way. This is incredible. This is hilarious because this is not one, but they certified it as one, and this one is not even certified. I didn't even care. I thought it's just a little purple sapphire, right? But it does have that color change to it. I can check it with my sensor, my microscope sensor. Let's see how it behaves. Oh yeah. Oh yeah. That's a color change sapphire. That's how it looks like, guys. You see? Half of the stone is like it's a more pinkish color under the torch. That's how you determine a color change in real life, and not with a certificate. Forget the certificate. Get yourself a lighter and or a matchstick. Like you can also use a matchstick, obviously. Then you know if it's heated or if it's color change or not. Can't get over it. Or a candle. Obviously, a candle would be perfect, right? Do I have a candle? Let me see if I can get a candle. I should have a candle. That's incredible. Oh no. All right, can't find a candle. difficult to see. I don't know, I thought they just have Spinel. Yep, definitely fraud. The whole color change. Maybe the camera picks it up again. Let's see. Not even, you see. Not even the camera can pick it up. So definitely a fraud. Interesting. Would never certify a GA. Let's just say that. Here you can see it very clearly. It's a very strong color change in the stone. It's a horrible zoom, I know. But at least you can kind of get it. Yeah, I'm not into the Vietnamese. I'm not really into that place. I mean, the people that come to Germany from Vietnam are mostly criminals, so I don't want to go there. I don't care what they have. And I think also Spinel is kind of overpriced at the point. I mean, we missed the opportunity to get into Spinels. Spinel is the train passed already. So now about garnets. Buy all the garnets you can get. Nice color. I didn't even check if this is heated or not. That's interesting. Should be unheated. Should be unheated. I mean, there are heated color change stones, I guess, but it's mostly unheated, from what I've seen at least. Let's see. Yeah, the Thai rubies are interesting. Definitely. Idiots. I'm an idiot. All right. Of course, I have a torch that could help us identify, but I'm not smart enough to use it. So here we are. All right. Here we go. We don't need the lighter anymore. So maybe it's a little bit too strong. It's like a reddish, purplish, really interesting looking. Let me clean this stone. Yep. That's better. All right. You see, it's the same color. It's complete bullshit. It's the same damn color. The blue sapphire stays the same. It's not UV reactive also. You see how strong UV reactive the other one is? It's a little bit, I think, a little bit UV reactive, but yeah, you can clearly see that. Left one is 100% a color change stone, and the GIA certified one is not very clearly. It's a little bit UV reactive, very, very slightly only. Interesting stuff. Interesting. So now we have to identify if it's heated or not. Let's see if I can do that. I actually like the purple sapphire quite a lot now. It's pretty decent. If I could clean it a little bit more. Where is one? There it is. Let's go. Let's clean them up. Maybe I'm too early online. It's not a lot of people in here. It's been a lot more in the past. Let's see. All right. There we go. They come with the stone holders. They are included. So yeah, this would be value if it would be bigger. It's too small to be valuable, but it's pretty cool to learn about that stone. So sapphires need to have at least 3 carats, in my opinion. 3 carats and up, we talk about real value. Pretty small. Yeah, it's also a better, obviously better cut, better polish. And it's a color change stone. This one is a real color change. This one not. Oh, there's another stone. Maybe that one is a color change. This one is certified as a color, it's certified by GIA, but it's not color change. But I don't trust GIA. That's the thing. You give me a GIA certified stone, I will certify it myself again because I don't know what's going on with the certificate. It's so horrible what they are doing over there. It's irritating. If it's GIS certificate, at least I have some some good feeling about it. I know that at least they take care of this stuff. Hmm. Nope. Can see the color change. It's quite a strong color change. But yeah. Let's take an unheated ruby to it. Boom. It's too flat cut. But it's unheated. I mean this here, right? Yeah, it comes with the holder. This stone looks incredible on the camera. I don't know why the sensor is so interesting of cameras. I mean, the sensors of cameras are very interesting. They can pick up stuff we cannot see, right? They know the sensor knows there's a lot of chromium in here. Like this ruby is really packed. This is really chromium packed stone. The sensor knows. You cannot tell really just from looking at it like that, but sensor is showing me, wow, this is a strong fluorescent stone, as well as this one. That's interesting because maybe it's really detecting the chromium content, the UV reaction, in the sense of it's translating into that, because this one is very visible, this one is very visible, and this one. But all of these three stones are not very visible in real life. They are very dark, actually. I cannot see them that strong in real life. But on the camera, I can even see like yeah, a glow to the stone here, right? The purple sapphire has a glow. In real life, it's just a dark purple stone. Can't, it looks black in real life, really. Same with this ruby. This ruby looks black, right? But on the camera, it's red. It's crazy, especially now. So bizarre. So turn the lights on. Yeah, it's interesting. Hmm. Let's see what the tourmaline says. Yeah, similar thing. Very vivid, but it's not UV reactive, I guess. Another one. Ah, there's another one. Oh. This one is GIS certified unheated. This one is AIGS certified heated. This stone exhibits a change of color when viewed under daylight or fluorescent light versus incandescent light. Any statement on geographic origin is an expert. Is this even written right? The last sentence. Any statement on geographic origin is an expert. Is written by an expert, or do you say is an expert? Hmm. Lol, bro, you think I'll show you fake stones here? Like I flew all the way to Thailand to buy some fake stones of Alibaba. Oh man. Imagine a guy would fly out all the way to Thailand, living there for months, and then come back with fake gemstones. I mean, I still have some stones in Thailand. I don't know what to do with them, but yeah. Ooh. See, you can attach it to here. That's a safe bet. Perfect. That's what you need, guys. This is what I'm talking about. You need this. This is also important, but this here, having this, very important. And then if you want to do more accurate, twisting, you can attach it with some patafix to it. Then you have it here. Twist the stone. Very simple. Those are the two specimens I showed. Well, it's not that easy. I mean, how do I explain it? I have to show you. No, I don't go to Hong Kong anymore. Hong Kong was nice, but nah, it's a different world. Oh wow. There we go. Yep. Yeah, it's a color change. Amazing, guys. It's amazing. Oh, it's amazing. Take a look at this. You see, you can tell by the sensor if it's a color change stone or not. Let's see how the reaction is of the other sapphire, because this literally looks like a royal blue sapphire. But what do we have here? Oh, it's a purple one. All right, all right. So the polarizing filter also plays a part into it. But yeah, it's pretty dope. It's pretty dope. Let's see how the other one looks like. The color, the apparent color change stone. Let's see. So it's on the now. Doesn't look so good for that one, huh? Does it? Let's see. Oh, GIA. Oh, I'm very disappointed in you. Let's see. Maybe I'm wrong, but no, I was right. GIA. GIA. What are you doing, man? What the hell is this? Another diss video. Now I can. Now I was able to diss the jewelers. Now I can diss the biggest laboratory in the world. The oldest also. GIA is the oldest laboratory in the world. What are you talking about, GA? What is this? Come on, man. I have not even proof by eye, but I have proof here now. Take a look. This supposed to be another color, right? Color change stones. As this purple sapphire here. You see this purple sapphire? You can see it's purple. It was blue on the screen, right? Because it has the chemical composition of a color change stone. Maybe it was because I had it in the tweezers, and the tweezers have a magical ability. Let's find out. Let's see, the magical tweezers. Maybe it was the distance. Let's see. Oh. Oh. It's not enough. It looks royal blue. I mean, not really royal blue, but it looks... You can tell it's similar. Like, it's complete nonsense. What the fuck, GA? Still blue. Just looks more vivid. Or is there a violet tone to it? Does it look? It looks the same on the stream as in real life. They don't laser this onto every stone. It's a special service. If you want this lasered onto the girdle, you need to pay extra. They don't do this. I mean, maybe it's lasered, and I don't know if they did that service, but I don't see any number. This stone is anyway fucked. I mean, take a look at the stone. It's horrible. You can't even laser something in there. I wouldn't even do that. Like, the person who sent the stones to me is just wondering, you know, what to buy, what to do. And since they are unheated, you know, it's nice, but it needs to be recut. And even then, is it even worth it? It's just nice to look at. But it's definitely not color change, because as you can see, it's the same color in real life. Maybe the sensor can see a little purple. No. It's bullshit. See, we have the purple one. We don't even have to put it. Yep. Yeah. Yeah. There you have it. See a little purple? See the purple? And the blue. Purple blue, right? So yeah. Sensor is able to identify color change stones, interestingly. It looks like a tanzanite now on the screen. Yeah, every certificate is numbered. There's the number. There's the number 1505 605 428. You can also check this online. But yeah, it's not about that. It's about realizing that you have to be a gem expert even to buy stuff. Can't even trust the certificates. Oh, there we have it. That's very nice. We can see the change in color. You see? You see the flashes? There's some red flashes on the sensor. So it has a color change to it. That's the sensory proof. I call it the sensor proof. Can't trust you. If you can't trust the human eye, you can definitely trust the sensor. It's interesting. Hey, why did the live stream change? Cannot see anymore how many people are in here. Interesting. But yeah. Pretty cool though. Wasn't there another one? No, they all been the same. What's the tourmaline look like? Looks similar. Looks similar. See, there's not a color change zone. But yeah, that's what we learned from this. GIA is nonsense. It's interesting. So even the ruby has its bluish tones in it under the sensor. Check. There we go. Power. Nice. Amazing. A feather. Fluid inclusions. Crystals. Tiny fluid crystals. So I'll call them. That's one of the indicators that this is unheated. Guys, are you still in the chat? Or have you left? The cool thing is you can zoom digitally in here. 4x even. Way too strong. But you kind of get the image. Like you kind of get the point. Yeah, this is unheated. I can tell. Like this is untouched. So it's 100% usable. This is the first gemological microscope for the average man. It's incredible. Imagine that you can certify your own stones now. And you can take photos of it. You can prove this. Like you could take a photo, prove this to whoever. Like I take a photo of a stone and imagine I find a stone that's wrong certified by GIA. I show this to the people. I'm like, this is proof. I have proof right here. It's amazing. Not to mention that, yeah, I even have a polarizing filter. It's incredible. What does it do? Well, this is off. You want to see something in here, turn it on. Bam. There you go. Amazing. Incredible. The only thing is the distance. You have to play around, you have to get used to the distance because you think you have to get it nearer to it when on reality you don't. This is the maximum setting, I think. Oh, it's actually not. It's very difficult. It's very difficult to get used to this searching for inclusions because you cannot push it too far. There are limitations, obviously. So there's a minimum working distance, a maximum. But that's with every microscope. Most important is still the lighting. You see? Turn it off. Oh, I have a microscope that only has overlight. Okay, let's turn everything off. That's how it looks like. Okay, let's turn on overlight. No, wait a minute. Let's turn everything off. Let's go. Okay. Now everything is off except my big light. Okay, now everything is off. All right. That's the overlight. What do we see? Not much, right? We want to see the fluid inclusions here. What can we do? Well, turn on the lights under it and you will see. Yeah, there you go. You want to be sure about it? Okay. It's not very sharp, but I can tell, yeah, it's unheated. It's untouched. Boom. Just for an example, right? Of course, in real life, this looks much better than on the camera here. But yeah, that's how it goes. And also beautiful to look at. Very interesting stuff. Did I turn the filter off? No. You see on, no off, on. What do we have here? Interesting. Seems to be a negative crystal. You see, if this would be highly heated, that part where my tweezers at, I don't have them here. Turn the lights on. Let me use the match. This would break. There would be, yeah, a visible change around that crystal, most likely, if you would heat the stone. It's just normal. And usually it's a halo shape, you have a round shape around it. But don't be fooled. Sometimes there are natural halo-shaped inclusions, but you will see the fluid driplets in them that are untouched. So it needs some practice. It definitely needs some practice. Not easy, but this will help you definitely, and you can exchange even with other people opinions. Hey, what do you think about the stone? Do you think this is heated or not? Show me the inclusion. I'll tell you. Boom. You know, and it's workable. As you can see, it's not annoying. It's a nice experience. Now this is the strongest. That's interesting, but I cannot go nearer, I guess. Let's see it straight. Can zoom in more. No, reach its limit. So there might be actually a limitation that we can overcome. And zooming even more in. Let me figure this out. I will find this out later. So this might be even like 1000% usable. The limitation I see is this ring. You can see there's the ring and it has this additional piece here. If you cut this off, what happens? I want to know. If you have the stone directly on the sensor, because then you might see this crystal in big, and that's what I want. Don't want to see it big. Don't want to see it big like this, because this is not good. As you can see, it's noisy. No, we want an optical zoom. I mean, in the end, it's all digital, but it's still optical because it's going through the sensor. You describe it as, let's describe it as optical. Let's see, bam. It's called natural zoom. Guys, are you still in here? I will go offline soon. Let me know. Spread it maybe out with the stick here. Might be better. That's interesting. Am I still live? I'm wondering. Seems to be still live. Okay, it's just the working distance. That's interesting. So we can definitely not tune this anymore. This is a working microscope. Perfected to efficiency. Amazing. All right. There we go. This is nearly the maximum. All right. I'll be live later. See you guys.